For a lot of us to hear in Louisiana, because we know that over the summer we have a lot of people that go over to the Gulf Coast and
4th of July weekend coming up, so
exactly.
a lot of folks will be headed out that way.
So you have to be very careful and be very aware of what's going on.
Yeah, and you can see from that video that current is very strong, and you're not going to be able to swim against it. You have to try and go kind of parallel to the coast, or sometimes let the current kind of take you out a little bit farther, and then where it weakens, you're able to kind of swim not against it, but parallel to the coast and then swim back. Where the red flags are flying are where the rip currents are at their worst. Now, along the Gulf Coast, it's not everyone. A little bit of a heightened issue for many, but where we have the issues is from Destin down toward Panama City Beach, so the 30A, and then all the way down to Port St. Joe. That could change over the course of our holiday weekend, so again, something to pay attention to. Our local focus is the heat, and I'd mentioned one location in our viewing area did hit 100 degrees. That was at Slidell. They broke the old record of 98 degrees. We broke the record at Kenner, hitting 98 degrees. Old record was 97. And we broke the record at Gulfport today, reaching 99. Old record was 96. Similar temperatures over the next several days until the end of the weekend, and going toward the 4th of July holiday, we will finally start to see more of a return to normal. Still hot, 90s, but more lower 90s. We're still at 98 degrees right now. So that's another thing. We get to 98, 99, 100 degrees, and we stay in that mid 90 degree range for a long duration. So it's kind of extreme heat for a long period of time, and we don't cool down very much at all during the night. Heat indices even at 10 o'clock are still in the upper 90s and triple digits. Actual temperature at Laplace is at 100 degrees, and most of us still upper 90s. High humidity sends those heat indices well above the 105 to 110 plus range, which is starting to get into the more dangerous criteria. Another heat advisory, or excessive heat warning, will be in effect for the rest of the night tonight, into the day tomorrow, and into the day on Friday. Kind of regroup as we head toward the weekend, as we'll finally start to see the upper pattern breaking down. Had no rain on radar, not even much in the way of any cloud cover across the region. Again, what could help us out is if we get any of these little embedded disturbances, kind of like we saw late last night. It weakened really before it got across much of southeast Louisiana, but that potential is still there. And a couple of models are indicating that might happen tomorrow. I'll take you to those in just a moment. But this dome of high pressure is going to be sitting right on top of us for tomorrow, Friday, and into the start of the weekend. But the good news is this will start weakening. We'll see an upper trough really helping to kind of squash the upper ridging, and that should start to finally release us from the grip of the more extreme temperatures. At the same time, we're going to see a ridge building off to our east. That should start to bring in more of an onshore flow, so more moisture, but better rain chances as we head toward next week as well. And it's not just us baking more like a slow cooker. It was 100 degrees up in Lincoln, Nebraska, not as humid across the Great Plains, but that is the impact of that upper level ridge sitting on top of us, which is why 99 to 100 degrees over the next couple of days is very possible. The reason I put us at 98 degrees tomorrow, and again, look at the heat index for tomorrow, is that we do have a chance for maybe some showers. And there is no rainfall around us at the moment, but two of our models are indicating maybe some stray thunderstorms developing or moving in during the mid-afternoon hours. Now, on this model, quiet in the morning, and then some shower thunderstorm development during the day. And if we can time that out, maybe we still get into the upper 90s, but we don't stay there for a long duration. Our high-resolution model has also been saying the same thing. During the early afternoon hours, we start to see those showers and thunderstorms kind of pass on through. Now, not everyone, but if we get enough of a rain and enough of a cloud cover, then maybe it does help us out with our high temperatures during the day, or if nothing else, we don't stay there for very long. Low percent chance of what is still left of Cindy developing off the East Coast. There are no threats in the tropics right now. So the heat will be the main focus through the next several days. Finally starting to see more near normal temperatures and better rain chances as we approach the 4th of July.